Hi to everybody. The original idea of this video comes from Derek Mueller from YouTube's Veritasium channel. All the physics teachers all over the world are really grateful to his wonderful task. So our question for today is pretty easy. Here I have a wood body. I'm going to hold with the other hand a metal jar, and my question is, which one is hotter, which one is colder? I'm pretty sure that most of you are going to answer that the wood body is going to be hotter than the iron one. But temperature is a physical quantity. We have to measure using thermometers. We can't measure using our own hands. Imagine I put my left hand in cold water and I'm going to put my right hand in hot water. When I put both hands in warm water, I'm going to get a contradictional message coming from my both hands, because one of my hands is going to tell me that the water is colder and the other one is going to tell me that water is hotter. So we need to use thermometers, and today here I have a infrared thermometer. So I'm going to measure the temperature of the wood body, and its temperature is 18.8, as you can check. And when I measure the temperature of the iron jar, I'm going to get the temperature is 18.1. So the difference is really narrow, and we can check that both bodies are at the same temperature. Can you explain how is it possible? The explanation comes from a misconception between three different physical quantities, which are temperature, heat, and thermal conductivity. First of all, I'm going to define what temperature is. Temperature is a physical quantity which measures the kinetic energy of the particles of a system. For instance, when we increase the temperature, the particles of a body are going to move faster, so the kinetic energy is proportional to its temperature. In a second point, we have heat, which is a physical quantity which measures the amount of energy which is transferred from a point which is hotter to another one which is colder. On our daily life we say hot or cold, but heat is an amount of energy. And finally we have thermal conductivity, which is the ability of a system to transfer energy from a point to another one. When I'm holding this metal jar, iron has a larger thermal conductivity, so my hands are at 37 degrees, the iron jar is at 19 degrees more or less, and there is an amount of heat which is transferred from my hands to the iron jar. And on the contrary, when I hold the wood, as wood is a thermal insulator, the amount of energy which is transferred from my hands to the wood is really low. So to sum up, we have three different quantities, and there is sometimes misconceptions between all of three. First of all, temperature is a physical quantity which measures the kinetic energy of the particles of a system. Heat is the energy transfer from a point which is hotter to another one which is colder. And finally, thermal conductivity is the ability of a system to carry out this energy transfer. See you soon.